Hello and welcome to BusyWorksBeats.com. Today we're going to make a Playboi Carti style track in the style of I Am Music. I really like the song K-pop, and we're going to go step by step. You guys will get the project files for free. Just go to BusyWorksBeats.com/FL Studio. I'll leave a link below. If you don't know me, I'm Game from BusyWorksBeats.com. We train over 1 million producers around the world. Some have gone to work with Drake, Kanye West, Post Malone, Ariana Grande, French Montana, Young Thug, Polo G, Trippie Redd, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and a long list of other folks. Okay, so you guys will get the project files for free. First step is finding your favorite plugin. I'm going to use Hercules for here, or actually let's try Hypnos, which is my plugin at BusyWorksBeats.com/Hercules. We want to find what's called a pad, just some kind of ambient sound. Okay, that's my keyboard in the background. Let me turn that off. So this sound is very like drony. Okay, so we're at 140 BPM and we want like a drony sound. So you can find this in your favorite synth most of the time. Let's right click, go to piano roll. Okay, we're gonna go to C. We're gonna start at C. And then we're going to use a half step, it's called. A half step is one note above C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, change, 1, 2. Okay, so I want that change at the end using that half step. Okay, so we just want that steady tone going throughout the track. Now let's map out the layers of a song. Firstly, you have what's called a top line. The top line is your memorable melody. Nextly, you have the harmony. This is your chord structure. You have the contrast layer, which is usually your bass or counter melody, and you have the rhythm area. So we want to categorize the section so that we can arrange the song over time. So what is this sound? In my opinion, it's more of a contrast counter melody. It's just kind of like there. Okay, so it's just there. So now we need some synthesizers. We're going to do the drums last in this case. So let's open up Super Slept On plugin. It's called Morphine by Image Line. Super Slept On. If you go to the leads here, we're going to go to where it says leads and use some of these sounds here. A lot of people don't realize you can play these leads really low as a bass. So let's turn off the delay. Let's just turn this up. We're going to play the same thing just with the bass. So it's C. Let's do this again. Actually, now I'm liking the note D. Let me see. I might transpose this up to D because the bass sounds better in the key of D. So let's move that to D. And now we're going to record just D and then D sharp. Just like that. And we can also do what's called a perfect fifth of D, which is A. If you guys want to learn music theory, you guys can watch my new, here it is, my new music theory masterclass that I did on YouTube. Okay, let's go back to Morphine. Let's go into the piano roll. Trying to see where oh, there we go. Okay, and then we're gonna play the root note, sharp, and then what's called the perfect fifth, and the sharp 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so notice I'm switching it up. Okay, so just switching it up. So to me, this is also a contrast layer. So let's insert another layer here. And this would be more of a bass line in my opinion. Okay, so now we have the density for the track. Let's move to the chord information. Let's open up Morphine again. Let's go to keyboards here. Start at the keyboard. We're going to use D minor and D suspended second as our structure here. So those are the notes. I like that tone, but let's use some more like glittery tones here. Again, it's just by your taste. There's no like right or wrong sound here. Let's play the note D. And let's go down, let's go up 7 notes, which is the perfect fifth. So D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gives us A. And then we're gonna play the same note, A, down an octave. Let's hit control down. This is called quintal harmony, okay? So this gives you more of a rage sound. Let's add this in. And then we're gonna copy this and raise it up a half step and then repeat the process. We could just hit control B for this. So now we have this movement and it's musically full. Now we can also stack that harmony. Let's insert a different track here. If you're on the PC version of FL, you could try the Slayer plugin. Because I'm on Mac, Slayer doesn't work. So let's see what kind of guitar we could get with Ample Sounds. Where's it at? SC. Okay, this does not come with FL Studio. I'll show you guys how to turn it into like a rock sound. Let's go to a new pattern. Take Control V. Again, you guys will get all the project files for free. So if I'm moving too fast, no worries. Okay, so inside we want to change out what's called the amp. So let's go to the effects. Let's turn off delay, reverb. Let's go to the amp and just switch out the style. We want a more aggressive amp. So let's go this way and let's turn this down because it will be loud. Let's add this into the mix. Hear that distorted guitar? So it's just like underneath the track, it's not super standing out. We're gonna add that for energy. So this is why I use the 4-layered system. I can visually see like where am I adding and removing energy. So all we need now is a top line and a rhythm section, which is usually drums. So top line is usually your vocal. We're also gonna add like a lot to explain here, but I'll be short about it. With each of these 4 layers, I also add an expression layer for each. So top line expression, okay? Harmony expression. What does that mean? I might play crescendo style or pitch bends or do unique stuff for each thing. Okay, so let's add this in. Then rhythm expression might be something like a hi-hat roll or some kind of special drum fill. So I'm gonna turn my mic amp on. All right, so now we're gonna add some drums and then we're gonna go back to the melody. Let's go to our drums. So the drums are gonna be a little bit different than your average trap. So we're gonna go to the metronome, go to pattern here. We're gonna count to 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how the snare's gonna hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a little bit different. Let's add this into the rhythm. Now we're gonna clone this here. Let's make this unique. Like every 4th thing or every 2nd thing, we want to change it up a little bit. Let's make this unique. Hit shift, we're going to duplicate that over. Now on 6, we're going to do just a different ending. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're just going to switch it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could just switch it up to whatever you want. It could be on the 8. It could be on the 2.5. There's no rules for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's just switching it up at the end. Now I might switch up that 2nd snare, who knows? Let's hear it in context. Let's switch out the snare. We need more of like a chop snare type sound. Let's get a Metro Boomin's kit from Lunch 77. Yeah, I just. More like a chop snare. There we go. It's not the exact chop snare I wanted, so let me see if I can find a chop snare. Here we go. Okay, so let's add some kicks in here. Notice I didn't mess with the 808. Let's go to a new pattern. Let's add some more rhythm in here. We also need somewhat of a hi-hat. Hi-hat's gonna be pretty straightforward. So we could just add it with the kick. Let's right click, fill each 2 steps, hit Control L, send it to the mixer. So the kick is really up to your style. There's no... Just do tresillos, so it's dum, 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 anytime you want to bounce. a snare really. So everything's clipping, so let's start turning stuff down. We don't have to, but I'm just showing you guys, create a little more space. So here's where I'd recommend adding a vocal, and then we can produce around the vocal. So let's just copy this a couple times. Okay, we even might add like a top line melody. So let's go to a new pattern here, and let's just stick with the Morphine plugin. And let's go to some of the leads, and we're gonna use their pitch bend. Usually anything bitier like a sawtooth, it will stand out in the mix and sound more aggressive. Gonna play that. Sounds pretty basic. Now I have everything low so I don't blow my ears out. Okay, so I hit the wrong note at the end. I meant to hit the note D. Okay, so what makes it sound different is I'm playing all of the notes from G to A sharp or B flat. So I'm gliding. So that's what creates that kind of. Now let's see if we can get a brighter synth. The synth is not as bright as I thought it would be in the mix. Let's just go through presets. This is too bright. This could work. It's just a little too heavy for me. Let's just stick with this one. We're gonna make sure it's on monophonic mode and also bend semitone value so that it stays like glidey sound. Let's get these drums a little bit heavier. Okay, so now I'm just gonna add some demo ideas. You know, this is a rough melody. We're gonna add our vocal in here. In this case, I would call this a top line expression layer I'm about to add. And then we'll start mixing the beat once I get the vocals. So first thing, actually, before we start doing all this, we need to figure out which key we're in. So let's use a plugin called Scalar. Whoops, I clicked the wrong button, y'all. My fault. Let's replace this with a plugin called Scalar. And in here, we can play the notes that we hear in this song. So let's switch this to piano sound. Hit record. It's kind of hard to tell if D and E is in here. Yeah, so E is definitely in here. Okay, so it says I'm in D minor scale. Okay, chances are it's a minor key. We started off in a minor. Okay, so now I know that I can go to my mic and add some auto-tune. Where's auto-tune? Auto-tune, auto-tune. All right, and let's go to D minor. Very important to add the scale or else it won't lock the same way. Let's go to low mel because my voice is deeper. And we could send my vocal through reverb and all that type of stuff. But for now, we're just going to do a dry vocal. Let's record.
Got in not do for lunch. What you want? Stacking bigger G's hard. In the wrong. Crazy, I am at Curry Tide. I'm a storm. I be with my young niggas. Friend the wrong. We like a style, we just pumping down. I like a style, make my drummer drum. Cartier my lens, Cartier my dumb. I drop the top, it's just like a plum. Peanut butter guts on the drum. I need all of that. Switch spot it, I throw it like a quarterback. 600, then I got my teeth black, it's all of that. 600, bitch, I'm rolling up, that's all I know. Can't fall in home, this feel like double O in the slow. We call the bag in, look like Lino on the drone. I feel like, man, I feel like off the road. 600 European, drop the low. 600 European, I'm on go. Riding in a 500 on the floor. We throw a 500, it's on the floor. Cartier my lens, bitch, I just know.
All right, so we need a little more kick activity, a little more hi-hat movement. So when you record, that's when you can really learn like what your track is missing. So in this, I felt the hi-hats were just kind of the same all the way through. They need to be a little more aggressive, not a little more, a lot more. And the kick needs to be way harder. The snare needs to be louder.
Yeah.
And there needs to be more density in the bottom. So let's go to our bass. And let's either EQ the bass. Let's figure out, here's our bass. Let's figure out why we're not getting the frequencies. Let's open up our bass here. We're gonna use a very specific plugin called Spectre because it adds harmonics. Even if the sound doesn't have it, it will add these in. Let's boost around 60 hertz, just so it has that low end. So now it sounds more dense. That's what the track seems to be missing.
In the wrong, actually I am a carrot tied, I'm a stone.
And then we need a vocal idea that makes sense. So I was just trying to get the tone right. The beat's a little like, we might have to up the BPM a little bit.
Yeah. Got in not do for lunch. What you want? Stacking bigger G's hard. In the wrong, actually I am a carrot tied, I'm a stone. I be with my young nigga, in the wrong. We like a style, we just pumping down. I like a style.
So the kick is a little repetitive. Let's make the kick change up a little bit. Also, these levels are a little bit low.
Yeah. Got in not do for lunch. What you want? Stacking bigger G's hard. In the wrong, actually I am a carrot tied, I'm a stone. I be with my young nigga, in the wrong. We like a style, we just pumping down.
There we go. I like this kick pattern a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's just a little more predictable.
Yeah. Got in not do for lunch. What you want? Stacking bigger G's hard. In the wrong, actually I am a carrot tied, I'm a stone. I be with my young nigga, in the wrong. We like a style, we just pumping down.
So my hi-hats need a little more movement, like ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, something like that. It's just too t all the way through. There we go. Just needs that little boost. So that's why vocals are so important. It teaches you where your beat is not all the way there.
Yeah. Got in not do for lunch. What you want? Stacking bigger G's hard. In the wrong, actually I am a carrot tied, I'm a stone. I be with my young nigga, in the wrong.
So add a little more tone to the track here. So on the drone sound, let's add an OTT just to make it a little more upfront and aggressive.
Yeah. Got in not do for lunch. What you want? Stacking bigger G's.
Turn those guitars up.
In the wrong, actually I am a carrot tied, I'm a stone. I be with my young nigga, in the wrong. We like a style,
Now one more final touch I'm going to do is go to the bass and add a pitch bend going down to the fifth. We're going to double click, make this a slide note. It doesn't need to be this dramatic, but we're just adding little movement so that the ear stays latched. So that little tiny movement will keep the ear engaged. So you can do the same thing with the chords. Let's hear what it sounds like. This sound kind of... Okay, so it's kind of hard to hear that in the mix. Let's mix this a little bit.
Not do for lunch. What you want? Stacking bigger G's hard in the wrong. Actually, I'm a carry tie. I'm a storm. I be with my young nigga. Friend of wrong.
Alright, so now let me kind of mumble until I find out a hook idea. And again, you guys will get the project files for free if you want to mix this and mangle it. It's all yours. Let's go and just kind of freestyle hook ideas. Hold on, y'all. I can't hear my mic. Oh, I forgot it. Okay. Also, the hi-hat is way too loud.
Yeah, that's for me. Chameleon, my heart, and that's a sale, that's for free. I've been trying, I don't need no hair, that's for me. Well, that's my coming bitch, well, that's for me. I come in the city, I say, well, that's for me. I'm riding through the city streets, and well, that's for me. I'm on the corner looking real clean, well, that's for me. Riding in the BM, well, that's the seats I pick up. Drop the top, the tent look like a well back to me. I'm blowing niggas off just like a well back to me. I mean the way I'm looking up, I got a well back to me. Hoppers in the European web in the street. Calling back in place, I feel like I be web in the cleats. From Brazil to Jordan, you just web in the beach. I'm really on the field, my nigga, you web in the seats. Okay, now look time, pull it back, let it sit and kill the pack. I just been the quarter, I just been the quarter. I just stacked the quarterback, I just stacked the quarter sack. Running through this bitch just like a motherfucking quarterback. I'm running sacks, running laps. All these niggas talking this and that, but they ain't talking trash, talking this and talking bags. I be whipping, caught it in my lens. I be whipping the streets.
Okay, so for some reason, way up sounds cool. All right, so for this kind of beat, you really, because it's so open, you just gotta do stuff, and then whatever ends up working is what works. So for some reason, way up caught my ear. Let's hear the spec.
Yeah, that's for me. Chameleon, my heart, and that's a sale, that's for
Let's
free.
add a couple effects in here.
I've been trying, I don't need no hair, that's for me. Well, that's my coming bitch, well, that's for me. I come in the city, I say, well, that's for me. I'm riding through the steady streets and well, that's for me. I'm on the corner looking real clean, well, that's for me. Riding in a BM, well, that's the seats. I think I'm dropped the top the tent like a whale back to me. I'm blowing niggas off just like a whale back to me. I mean the way I'm looking up, I got a whale back feet. Hoppin' in the European whip in the streets. Quarterback in plays, I feel like I like whip in the clip. Prophet said it told it, you just whip in the bleachers. I'm really on the film.
Let's add some automation. So what most people do is they automate the wet level. You actually want to automate the input level here. So let's do this. So let's right click, create an automation. So anytime you guys automate delay, you're probably automating the wrong thing. So anytime I want it to like echo, I'll just right click and then add a node and then create a shape. So I'll show you guys. Let's go to a beat.
Scale, that's for me. Chameleon. Scale, that's for me. Chameleon, my heart ain't that's a sale, that's for free. I've been trying, I don't need no hair. Scale, that's for me. Chameleon, my heart ain't that's a sale, that's for free. I've been trying, I don't need no hair, that's for me. Well, that's about coming, bitch, well, that's for me. I come in the city, I say, well, that's for me. I'm riding through the steady streets and well, that's for me. I'm on the corner looking real clean, well, that's for me. Riding in a BM, well, that's the seats. I think I'm dropped the top the tent like a whale back to me. I'm blowing niggas off just like a whale back to me. I mean the way I'm looking up, I got a whale back feet. Hoppin' in the European whip in the streets. Quarterback in plays, I feel like I be whip in the cleats. Prophet said it told it, you just whip in the bleachers. I'm really on the film, my nigga, you whip in the seats. Okay, now drop the top, pull it back. Let it sit and kill the pack. I just been the quarter. I just spent the quarter. I just stacked the quarterback. I just stacked the quarter sack. Running through this bitch is like a motherfucking quarterback. I'm running sacks, running laps. All these niggas talking this and that, but they ain't talking traps. Talking this and talking bags. I be whipping.
Okay, let's hear what it sounds like with these delays.
Yeah, that's for me. Chameleon, my heart ain't that's a sale, that's for free.
Let's add some
I've
micro
been trying, I don't need no hair, that's for me. Well, that's about coming, bitch, well, that's for me. I come in the city, I say, well, that's for me. I'm riding through the steady streets and well, that's for me.
Also, we can add a little altar boy just to add a couple more artifacts in the vocal. Let's do a little altar boy. Where is it? Little altar boy by Sound Toys. This is a format filter. Usually I use Waves vocal bender, but it's not loading on my computer.
Yeah, that's for me. Chameleon, my heart ain't that's a sale, that's for free. I've been trying, I don't need no hair, that's for me. Well, that's about coming, bitch, well, that's for me. I come in the city, I say, well, that's for me. I ride through the steady streets and well, that's for me. I'm on the corner looking real clean, well, that's for me. Riding in a BM, well, that's the seats. I think I'm dropped the top the tent like a whale back to me. I'm blowing niggas off just like a whale back to me.
Let's mix this a
I mean
little
the
bit,
way I'm
add more
looking up,
density.
I got a whale back feet. Hoppin' in the European whip in the streets. Quarterback in plays, I feel like I be whip in the cleats. Prophet said it told it, you just whip in the bleachers. I'm really on the film, my nigga, you whip in the seats. Okay, now drop the top, pull it back. Let it sit and kill the pack. I just beat the quarter. I just spent the quarter. I just stacked the quarter.
All right, so now we're just adding all the
Yeah,
top
that's
like,
for me.
expression
Chameleon,
stuff.
my heart ain't that's a sale, that's for free. I've been trying, I don't need no hair, that's for me. Well, that's about coming, bitch, well, that's for me. I come in the city, I say, well, that's for me. I'm riding through the steady streets and well, that's for me. I'm on the corner looking real clean, well, that's for me. Riding in a BM, well, that's the seats. I think I'm dropped the top the tent like a whale back to me. I'm blowing niggas off just like a whale back to me. I mean the way I'm looking up, I got a whale back feet.
So another plugin here that is super fire is Michelangelo. Let's pull that up real quick. This one has a very specific way it does tube compression. So let's add this in. Let's go to where it says tube compress. Turn this up.
Yeah, that's for me. Chameleon, my heart ain't that's a sale, that's for free.
I've been trying, I don't need no hair, that's for me.
It's similar to the Culture Vulture, but just different. That gold clip.
Yeah, that's for me. Could be in my heart, and that's a sale, that's for free. I've been trying, I don't need no hair, that's for me. Well, that's about coming, bitches, well, that's for me. I come in the city, I say, well, that's for me.
I ride through the city streets and well, that's for me. I'm on the corner looking real clean, well, that's for me. Riding in a BM, well, that's drop the top, the tent look like a whale back to me. I'm blowing niggas off just like a whale back to me. I mean the way I'm looking up, I got a whale back feet. Hoppers in the European whip in the streets. Quarterback in plays, I feel like I be whipping the cleats. Prophet said it told her you just whipping the bleachers. I'm really on the field, my nigga, you whipping the seats. Okay, now drop the top, pull it back, let it sit and kill the pack. I just bit the quarter, I just spent the quarters. I just stacked the quarterback, I just stacked the quarter sack. Running through this bitch just like a motherfucking quarterback. I'm running sacks, running laps. All these niggas talking this and that, but they ain't talking trash, talking this and talking bags. I be whipping them, caught it in my lens. I be whipping the street. Chill, 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 cut it, chill. Huh, 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 chill. Yeah, 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 huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's for me. Could be in my heart, and that's a sale, that's for free. I've been trying, I don't need no hair, that's for me. Well, that's about coming, bitch, well, that's for me. I come in the city, I say, well, that's for me. I ride through the city streets, and well, that's for me. I'm on the corner looking real clean, well, that's for me. Riding in a BM, well, that's the seats. I think I've dropped the top.
Okay, the vocal could be better, but that was just a demo. Let's start adding some top line stuff here. Just it's like sprinkles on top. There's no rules to it. It's just whatever you like. What we can do to add that pitch bend effect is add gross beat. So for third-party plugins, we can't pitch bend the same way we would do in the FL Studio stock plugins. Let's do where's it at here? I always mess this up. Mix these up. I mean, let's do a vinyl off and then let's fade it up. Let's do trigger sync 4x4. We may automate this, but let's just see what it sounds like. Basically, it's just gonna pitch bend. Let me show you guys. So this might get repetitive, so I might automate the mix level. piano added the whole vibe. That's why I love my plugins, because the sounds are built for us as producers. That simple piano made this whole vibe. That was an accident, but that sounded fire. Let me do that. That was a complete accident. Let me figure out what I even did. Okay. That was fire. I did that completely by accident. Let's do that over here. Let's record this. So basically I'm playing a high octave. Darn, I don't know if I played that with the tempo. Let's do that again. So when you play this high octave with the low octave, it's doing a pitch slide from low to high, and it sounds kind of like a drill 808 slide. Let's do this again. Darn, how'd I do it? Let me see. Let me go back a little bit. Dun 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so that sounds fire. That was a complete accident, but it sounded super fire. That's dirty. I might change the last note. Dun, dun, dun. Wah. There we go. Filth. Oh, the filth. We need that kick to punch out a little bit more. So what's happening is the bass is too like sustained and the kick is trying to punch through, but it's not loud enough. And no matter how hard we push it, it's not going to be higher than the bass. So I could sidechain so that the bass has movement to it. Let's do that. Let's add a free limiter to the bass. Let me see here, because the reason is because I added that low frequency to the bass, so now it's competing against the kick. So now I have it to where the kick turns the bass down. I'll make this like, let me see how far I can push the release. Yeah, we only need a little bit. So we just need a better vocal performance. So now the beat has energy, so it's all those little things. So if I were to arrange this, I would take out the drums in the beginning, I would take out the bass. Maybe leave a snare just for reference of time. I might even take out these little pianos. What I do over time is take out some of the chord stuff. grit on here is just super gritty. I love it. This project is you guys' to have fun with. Go to busyworksbeats.com/FL Studio. Subscribe if you're new. Peace out, guys.